Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It's 10/5/2019, and I wanted to talk about something that was recently brought to my attention because for the last 6 weeks I've been under heavy spiritual warfare attack, and I've been asking the Holy Spirit for about the last week, what's going on? What's happening? How come all this stuff is going on right now? Because there's other things planned for me between now and the rapture, but it's hard for me to get any material or anything out anymore because of all the events that are going on around me. And so my attention was brought to go and check out a singer whose name is Billie Eilish, and that would give me a clue as to what's going on right now. And so I started looking into that stuff and watching interviews and looking at a few music videos. I guess this person, they came out in 2016 or 2017. They uploaded a music video to the internet that went viral. And now this person has over 1 billion hits on Spotify of their music. And one song in particular, which was released after when I come across the video, I knew that that was the thing that the Lord was trying to tell me about, warn me about, was this video that came out on March 28th of this year, called "All Good Girls Go to Hell." And in the beginning of the video, the whole clue was in the beginning of the video, it shows an angel falling down out of the clouds into this big thing of mud, or an angel cast out of heaven. Or in this case, Satan was cast down to earth. And that was the thing that he wanted me to see. And I was given Isaiah 14:12 through 14, and then particularly Revelation 12:12 came to mind. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. That's where we are right now, or that's where we're going to be between today, October 5th, and the 28th, on the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles of this high watch period. This event is going to occur, and then that's going to be one of the things that causes the drastic change. And we can expect the spiritual warfare to ramp up 1,000-fold once that event occurs. And I think this is a heads-up warning to get ready and to put on the whole armor of God ahead of time, because this event is just about ready to happen. And when this person did this music video on March 28th of this year, it's like the truth being shown in plain sight, according to the Holy Spirit. That's all it is. It's a truth being shown, a reality of what's just about ready to happen. And that's what this video is about, warning you. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And that's why we're saying, like I said, do you notice the difference in spiritual warfare in the past, I don't know, month or so, let's say, to now? And I would appreciate it if people would put comments in the comment box if they're having troubles with increased spiritual warfare, because this has been going on for me for about 6 weeks now. And I guess I got this revelation about Satan being cast down to earth because I was asking him what's going on with the spiritual warfare now. Because for me, it's like going on like crazy, at a crazy level, highest level ever for me. And we're seeing the birth pains happening all around us now, not a few a month, but rather something every day. Now I understand why a few months ago, when I was told to issue the high watch time warning from the 9th of Ab to the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles, which is October 21st to October 28th, and was told drastic changes are coming. Now I understand time to put on the whole armor of God, drastic change. I believe we are now seeing the beginnings of those days of drastic change just starting to come about. And spiritual warfare warning, he wanted me to put out Isaiah 14:12 through 15. How art thou fallen, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cast down to the ground? which didst weaken the nations, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, I will sit upon the mount of the congregations of the sides of the north, and I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. And this, I believe, is either recently just happened, occurred, or it's going to. And then I've got 1 John 5:19, and we know that we are God, and the whole world lies in wickedness. So the minds and the world and everything is that mindset, the mindset of wickedness. 2 Timothy 2:26, and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. And so the person that put out the music video on March 28th of 2019, did he simply just take that person's mind captive at will and inspire him to do that video? And you would have to watch that video for yourself. I don't recommend the person's music videos as any kind of entertainment for a believer, but I was told to look into that person and find out something about him. And then I was given my answer about what was going on and why I'm seeing a ramped up increase of spiritual warfare. And finally, it's the final countdown. Stay alert, warning. The last days of the last days are upon us. Put on the whole armor of God today, and don't let your guard down for one day, because now, between now and the rapture, and because, and then I was given 1 Peter 5:8, 5:8, which is, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he can devour. So stay alert, stay on your guard, but realize that the spiritual warfare between now and the rapture is going to ramp up 1,000-fold. And so don't be, surprised by it when you see the stuff happening. And like I said again, I would appreciate any thing in the comment box if you personally experience an increase in spiritual warfare. But this is what's about ready to happen. I think between the 10th of this month and the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles of the 28th, I believe Satan's going to be cast down to the earth. That's going to be fulfilled, and that's definitely going to cause drastic change. So keep looking up, because your redemption draws nigh.